Knicks can just dribble this one out, although there's a second difference on the shot clock. And the fans dancing with joy. They have watched one of the greatest comebacks in NBA playoff history.
Crazy, bro. What was the biggest lead tonight?
Down 22 with 7.5 to go.
Down 22.
Knicks take game one behind the brilliance of Jalen Brunson. Over the last 12 minutes, final 7 minutes of regulation and the 5 minutes of overtime, Knicks outscore the Cavs 44-11.
44
and guys, I know this
11.
has. You're talking about.
Bro, listen to me, bro. Explain to me. Okay, look. Y'all already know what time it is. It's your favorite co-host podcast, Pat. Back with another Dolo episode of the show, man. I was just sitting over here watching this Knicks and this Cavs game, and what the hell was that, bro? The Knicks down 22 with 7 minutes left in the game. Come back and outscore the Cavs 44-11 for the rest of regulation and overtime, bro. What the hell was that, bro? That was crazy, bro. I think, listen, bro. James Harden, that is ridiculous, bro. I think they hunted James Harden for every bucket during that run, bro. That was crazy, bro. I think they hunted that man for every single bucket during that run down there. Then we go to overtime, and James Harden has the basketball in his hand the entire overtime, bro. Donovan Mitchell is sitting in a corner, bro. Sam Merrill took more shots in overtime than Donovan Mitchell did. Sam Merrill touched the ball more times in overtime than Donovan Mitchell did. What the hell was that? Let me see what the bro. Let me look at some stats. Hold on. The Cavs shot 36 for 90, 40% from the field. The Knicks shot 48% from the field. Bro, the Knicks was shooting 20% from the three-point line. They had made 5 threes at halftime, bro. I think they had made 5 threes at the end of the third quarter, I think, bro. They finished the game with 10 threes, bro. The Cavs made 16 threes. They had like 14 they had like 14 or 15 at halftime, bro. That was crazy, dog. That was crazy, bro. Spider scored 29. Brunson had 38. Oh my goodness, bro. The way that he was hunting James Harden, bro, and what he did in that fourth quarter and overtime, bro, is big body Brunson, bro. For real, bro. For real, bro. I hate to say it, but James Harden might be unplayable, dog. James Harden might be unplayable, dog. That was crazy, bro. I don't know if I ever seen nothing like that. And then for them to not take him out, and then we go to overtime. Like I said, this man got the ball the whole overtime, bro. You will not see Donovan Mitchell touch the ball in overtime, bro. That's crazy, bro. Up 22 now. Up 22, bro. I damn near started recording the episode early because the game, the first 3 quarters and 3 minutes. The first 3 quarters and 3 minutes of the game was a snooze fest, bro. It was a blowout because the Cavs had hit way more threes than the Knicks. The Knicks only had like 5 threes at the time. And like I said, it was a snooze fest. I was about to get ready to come in here and record earlier, bro. I'm glad I didn't, because big body Brunson. You hear me? Big body Brunson, huh? Like that, bro. For real, bro. Crazy, dog. But I ain't gonna lie though, like, number one, I ain't gonna say I expected that from the Cavs, but what else can you expect, bro? They've been doing this the whole playoff so far, bro. Every series. I ain't gonna say every game, but they break down every series multiple times, bro. This one right here was crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie. This one right here was crazy, bro. But I mean, first half of the game, they look like the best team in the Eastern Conference, bro. Jerry Allen, Evan Mobley having a game. Spider having a game. And then I don't know what happened, bro. It just broke down, bro. But I'll say this, bro. Just like my thoughts on the game, just in general, bro. Despite the fact that the Cavs broke down, it still was a lot going on that need to be tweaked on both ends. So like really and truly what the Knicks probably gonna have to do, like the biggest change they need to make is Karl-Anthony Towns, you gotta be able to guard somebody, bro. I'm sitting up here talking about how James Harden getting honey, they damn near doing you the same way. It's either a foul or a bucket every time you guarding somebody, bro. You gotta play some defense. You gotta show some effort. You gotta close out on shooters, bro. Especially down the stretch, bro. The Cavs just went cold, honestly, bro. Like Evan Mobley had 2-3 wide open threes that he missed down the stretch. I think Sam Merrill might have had a 3 that he missed down the stretch. But they was getting wide open shots, bro. Despite the BS that James Harden was doing, they was getting good shots. So, Cat, you can't be like half switching screens and don't know what to do and slow to recover when you playing dry. You can't be doing all that, bro. You can't be doing all that. Y'all ain't even that type of defensive team where everybody rotating and sliding good enough to do all that. So that's a big thing that need to happen on the Knicks side. On the Cavs side, bro, James Harden, you gotta try, bro. And if you ain't gonna try, bro, they gotta take you out, bro. You can't let that happen, bro. You can't get hunted like that, bro. OG out here with a torn hamstring or something, and he seen you under the goal and he's trying to take off from the free throw line. You can't do that, bro. You can't be like that, bro. I mean, other than that, the Cavs just went cold, bro. Like that was the biggest thing that happened down the stretch, bro. And then when you come back down, like I say, we in overtime, bro. When you come back, when you come down, Brunson got 5 fouls, bro. Number one, why you holding the ball? Number two, if you gonna hold the ball, you need to go hunt Brunson, bro. Why did Spider not have the ball hunting Brunson? He got 5 fouls, bro. At the beginning of overtime. Like, come on, man. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro? That was crazy, bro. That was crazy. The Knicks shot terrible from the 3-point line tonight. I mean, it was a lot of contested shots. It was a lot of contested shots. The Cavs in general played good defense until the Knicks figured out that they could just go hunt James Harden and it'd be all good. The Cavs played really good defense up until that point. Hell, the Knicks played good defense. Both teams would just turn up. They played good defense, but also too, like both teams was just turning the ball over. I think they both had 11, 12 turnovers at halftime, bro. Like it was just nasty, stanky basketball right here. But the Cavs, even despite all that, the Cavs still look good when they were flowing and Spider was able to get in his spots and make moves and create for others. Like they looked good for a second. And then I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know what happened. They went cold from the 3-point line, and then the Knicks realized they could just hunt James Harden and win the basketball game, bro. So I don't know, man. I just had to, come on here and give my instant reaction to the game, bro. Per usual, I'm gonna take a look at some stats, rewatch some of the film, and come back with a more in-depth analysis of the game. Hopefully we got Coach and Nino here with us, but in general, that was the craziest. That was crazy, bro. I don't know what that was I was watching, bro. That was crazy, bro. So yeah, man, as always, man, I appreciate you for tuning in. And if you're watching this episode, make sure you get yourself ready for another showdown tomorrow night. We got OKC and Spurs game 2. That one should be a good one, man. Be on the lookout for our next episode. We really get into what we've seen so far in these series after a couple of games. As always, man, make sure you like, subscribe, share it with a friend. And last but not least, make sure you turn those noties on so you get alerted every time we drop one, man. On behalf of the Successful Habits crew, yeah.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.